actually said that I would never talk about this on my channel, but here are 3 curriculums you shouldn't buy this year. Number 1, any US history, government, politics, economics, those kinds of things. Now, don't get me wrong, go ahead. You can buy them if you want to, but here's my reason that you might want to reconsider what you're going to be learning. Because next year is an election season. And as homeschoolers, we have the opportunity to make our schedules flexible to fit what is going on around us. Next year, everything is going to blow up and be a buzz about politics. It's a great time to teach your kids US history, US geography, politics. And so wait, just wait. Now, I'm not saying don't use it all in the next school year. I'm just saying this year. So in 2024, January, maybe start with the pilgrims coming over and then be working through the year on what is going on in US history. And then start adding in government. Gather Round has a really fantastic US government mini unit, and I would recommend you checking that one out for next year. The second curriculum you shouldn't buy this year is anything that's going to stress out your homeschool budget. And I hope you have a homeschool budget and aren't just taking out of your family's budget. We need to separate those two so that you don't have guilt and you know what the limits are for your homeschool. Now, there are so many curriculums out there, even for free. So if something doesn't fit in your budget, even if it looks like the perfect thing, don't do it if it's going to cause stress or division in your house or cause you to need to work extra to be able to pay for something like that. There are so many free options, easy peasy, under the home or under the house, something like that. And they offer so many free curriculums, especially language arts in there that you can be utilizing. There's just so many options. It's not worth stressing out your family budget extra. Now, if there is one that you have really loved and you really want to make it work so that you can keep using it in your homeschool, then maybe just take a different curriculum and find a free way for it so that it frees up some of your money to be able to pay for that. There are options here. We homeschool because of flexibility and being able to make things work for our house. So don't feel like you have to spend a certain amount of money for the perfect curriculum. There is no such thing as a perfect curriculum, and there are lots of options out there. Make sure to check out this video here that talks about the different price points of homeschooling curriculums, all the way from box curriculums that are $1,000 to free. So hopefully that video will help you out. And the last one, I don't know if I want to talk about. I actually said that I would never talk about this on my channel, but I think we're gonna do this. The last curriculum that you should not purchase this year. Okay, while editing, I decided that I want to reword number 3, which is you should not use any curriculum that goes against your personal convictions. Cue Bible verse. So I have a story for you about this one. Last year, I had a friend who actually bought a full curriculum for her kids. She has 4 kids. And after they had already used it the year prior and been really happy with it. But now she heard something new about this curriculum and where it was coming from and started to feel uneasy with it, and then started to search and think, and then she said things started to make sense. Like, things that she had read and kind of questioned in her mind now made sense, understanding the background of the curriculum. And so she went to her husband and said, I'm really sorry. I spent money on this curriculum, but I do not have peace about using it. And her husband instantly was just like, if you don't have peace about using it, get rid of it. I don't want you using it with our kids. And so she did. She got rid of it, and last minute went searching for something new to try because she didn't have peace. She felt convicted about it. Now, we will never know everything about curriculum, probably. It's really hard to search through everything that we use, but if we are feeling convicted about something, we shouldn't use it. And you need to understand that you are an influencer. Even if you don't have a YouTube or an Instagram, you are influencing your children, you are influencing your friends and homeschoolers that are observing you. And if they see you using something and enjoying it, there is a high probability that they will want to try it out also. And while you have discernment, someone else might not. And we are to be very careful as Christians, especially if you're a Christian, like we are to be very careful about what we are putting out there for others to see and use. We are supposed to live so that others can imitate us. And so I just want to reassure you, you should be looking into your curriculums and what you are using and making sure that you are fully at peace with what you use. Now, your convictions will be different than my convictions, but once you feel the Holy Spirit prompting you in a certain direction with something, you should take that seriously. And so that's just what I want to share with number 3 is just to use discretion and really be prayerful about what you are using in your homeschool. If you appreciated this video, would you make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you know when more videos come out? I promise as a Christian homeschool mom to be recommending curriculums that I believe are true and beautiful and honoring to God.